family massacre in Montana. A man killed 8 of his relatives, including 4 children, at home in Billings before taking his own life. Family massacre in Montana. A man killed 8 of his relatives at home in Billings before taking his own life. Victims ranged in age from a great gunshots coming from out back.
Yeah, investigate. This motherfucker has killed some family members. Oldest as young as 90, youngest as old as 7. But parents, did the parents have problems? Was he raised properly? All that shit plays an important factor. But I like this route. Voice of God weapon, probably. MK Ultra. You know, nation is gaslighting them, fucking them over, probably stealing from him, people, making him look like he's the crazy one until he just snapped. You know what? In the words of Tupac, I don't give a fuck. But this ain't a funny matter. But I'm just grown desensitized to all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And say shit. They like, hey yo, manifesto probably. But family members and burnt the place down and killed itself. That shit is wild. But that shit wild. Oh, we're gonna go right. Should we do this one?
Just when you thought maybe, when you hope that.
Yeah, no. We're gonna go there right here.
Officer involved shooting has been justified, this time in Phoenix, Florida, where police shot and killed 56-year-old William Tyrone Bell, who was handicapped and struggling to get out of bed when they knocked down his door. Now I'm going to play you the news video before I show you the edited body cam footage, which ran in cold blood and didn't have to do so. Just watch it.
Tonight, investigation has cleared an officer in the deadly shooting of Willie Tyrone earlier this year. Investigators released this body camera video.
SWAT-assisted drug search earlier this year. 5. This shit is wild. Shout out to everybody.
Officer involved shooting has been justified, this time in Bradenton, Florida, where police shot and killed 56-year-old William Tyrone Bell, who was handicapped and struggling to get out of bed when they knocked down his door. Now I'm going to play you the news video before I show you the edited body cam footage, which proves this man shot that man in cold blood and didn't have to do so. Just watch.
Tonight, Bradenton police say a state investigation has cleared an officer in the deadly shooting of Willie Tyrone Bell. Bell was killed during a SWAT-assisted drug search earlier this year. Investigators released this body camera video along with their findings today. Bell's family says to them, the video shows something very different. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Eric Lasser is live at Bradenton Police Headquarters. Eric.
Yes, and the FDLE actually conducted this investigation that found that shooting to be lawful and justified. But Bell's relatives who were able to see the video before it was released to the public interpreted it, as you said, very differently.
Yeah, I couldn't watch my brother die.
Willie Bell says he was too distraught to watch the body camera video that police showed family members and community leaders ahead of Thursday's news conference.
Fuck the police, kill them all, kill all you fans too. And you bitches better that motherfucker be ready to kill me, because I'm definitely killing y'all, not my motherfucker.
But he says the images described to him don't support a justified shooting.
I want to justify Tyrone Bell and other community members that are victims.
And but what's crazy is he talking about motherfucking drug search. Was this old motherfucker selling drugs? What's crazy is like, goddamn, he must be making a lot of motherfucking noise, old man.
They didn't police the force. I just want the cover up to stop.
Hours later, Bradenton police released the footage publicly showing the Martyrs Day officer Dayton Reppy acted lawfully when he opened fire during the execution of a high-risk narcotic search warrant at Bell's home.
There was a man standing at the foot of the bed, with a gun in his hand. His gun, of officers.
Fuck out of there. Was fucking edited. The fucking shit happened in March. Y'all just now putting it out. The fucking shit was fucking edited. It even tells the motherfuckers right before they play the fucking video. This video has been edited. Wow. Man, fuck these evil motherfuckers. Kill them all.
It was on the bed. We want.
Because at the end of the day, if I'm putting a motherfucking gun on an officer, I'm shooting. I'm not about to be standing there. Immediately you getting popped, you fucking with my window and they shooting. Y'all got us niggas scared, man. Y'all got niggas scared, man. Fuck the police, kill them all.
Specify that, and we want to make that perfectly clear. Police say officers gave Bell multiple commands to drop the weapon before Reppy fired. Inside, investigators say they later recovered 4 firearms and illegal drugs, including the revolver that police say Bell was holding.
Mr. Bell's hand was on the gun. That's the only way it falls right down to him. It doesn't. We didn't shoot him and magically it popped in the air and landed on the ground.
Shut up, man. I hate this
A
fucking
priest
cop.
frame of the moment before the shooting shows Bell standing, the gun lying on a bed, pointed in the officer's direction. Police say ready to fire. The family says his hand is not on the trigger. One photo, 2 opposite interpretations. If I could bring my brother back, I could, but I can't. So I got to fight for him the way I know how.
Man, I gotta fight from the only way I know how. I gotta do that justice shit. No, nigga, start killing. Nigga, fuck on out of here. Only reason why we ain't motherfucking killing these cops yet, because y'all bitches still fucking Christian. Y'all bitches still fucking scared of dead, of motherfucking jail and hell. You motherfuckers, all you fucking cops deserve to fucking die. And telling me, y'all don't mind sending nigga talking to me through an earpiece.
I want justice for Tyrone Bell. The state attorney's office has determined again that this was.
I want justice for Tyrone Bell. I want justice for Tyrone Bell. You wouldn't say his whole fucking name. You ain't gonna say his whole fucking name. Something ain't right. I don't like this central casting shit. Because if that would have happened to me, I wouldn't be saying my brother's name. I'll be saying my brother, my little brother, my big brother. Or, whatever. I won't be saying no whole names. Right. I will be acting just like Martin Luther King brother was acting when MLK got shot, when that nigga was flipping the fuck out. The motherfuckers killed my brother. You know what I'm saying? He was saying, the cops killed my brother in cold. Well, I'm not. I'm not fucking scared. Bring that shit to my doorstep if you want to. I'm gonna fucking walk up me and y'all catch me slipping with a motherfucker. It reminds me of that 9/11 shit when they was making calls. No one does. I pay attention to the small shit.
Legally justified in
it's like, or my name is Jacqueline Griffin. I'm just calling to say that I'm not gonna make it. I am, my name is, Josh Gruber. I'm sorry, Josh Gruber. I'm sorry, Mom. Be on this plane and we're going to get ready to Tyrone Bell. It's not taking nothing away from this man losing his brother. But I'm just saying that there's something weird about this person do that. Like the family members that really cared, they're not saying the whole name. So, there's something to pay attention to. And plus, be careful. But plus, also at the same time, they say no names on others. I don't like that either. And the footage was edited.
Officer Ruppy has now been allowed to return to duty. Bell's relatives say this release of the video changes nothing for them. They intend to seek justice, they say, and are considering legal representation.
And here's the fucking common sense. Motherfuckers are seeking justice for motherfuckers that never gave us justice since they got off the goddamn boats and murder, rape, and pillaged this land. We will never get justice from our oppressors. So why is y'all still looking for it?
Live tonight in Bradenton, Eric Glasser, 10 Tampa Bay News.
And as the scripture says, woe to those who call evil good and those who call good evil.
And Austin 316 said, I just whooped your ass. Like, for real. That's real right there. Austin 316.
These police departments, law enforcement agencies, investigative entities continue to do when it pertains to the death of firearms. You heard them try to sneak in. Well, yeah, after the search, they found firearms and drugs. Like that justifies the execution of the man. Now, once again, this man was he don't know who those people's windows, right? They're talking about high-risk drug woman. What does that mean?
Like high-risk drug woman, like he's the dope man of the fucking city or something. High risk. He's a high risk. A handicapped guy.
Early in the morning to bust people's windows and knock on people's doors and expect them not to grab a weapon out of fear or anxiety or stardom. So I want you to watch this video. And once again, they always slow it down and try to freeze frame things. But once again, you can clearly see that this man was not trying to shoot an officer, even if he had a gun within his reach. Just listen. And even here, the video, it tells you,
which is more signs of a fucking cover-up. Fuck this government. Fuck the police. Kill them all. Yep. Now let's go on to the next one.
Just when you thought maybe, when you hoped that maybe the Epstein files could lead to some arrests or prosecutions. No. The DOJ, the head of the DOJ, the new Todd Blanche guy that replaced Pam Bondi, he's now come out and said, nah, we're good. We're good.
What?
Hearsay, assumption. There's no actual proof. So this case is closed. It's all done now. It's like precedent or something. We're very point blank, very simply, are we going to see anything done against the people who were abusing women and girls on Epstein's Islands or related to Epstein in any way, shape, or form, as the Epstein files have suggested and pointed out? We know that there was more than just Epstein who was abusing girls, and we know many of these victims have come out and claimed that they've been abused and all this, and there's a lot of allegations.
all of this is just $6.99 each when you mix and match.
Is there any investigation that's going to happen? Are we going to see anything? And Todd Blanche responds saying, oh, look, it's as if he's trying to be smart, saying there's a built-in assumption there that there were men who abused these girls. Oh, we don't know that. I don't know that. You don't know that. So what do you mean by men who abused girls? And the reporter, he's forced to respond to this. The reporter has no idea what he's even being told. He's like, what do you mean? Like, the men who abused these girls. And Todd Blanche's like, look, man. We have released everything we can. So many files. Look, I don't know. That's an assumption. That's the base of the word. That's their argument now. We're going to be intentionally obtuse about what happened. We don't actually know if anyone was abused. We don't know if there were this cult of elites abusing women and worshiping demons and this crazy shit. We don't actually know that. To be clear, we do know that. You absolutely do know that there were people. Your own fucking president has said how many goddamn accusations of this that you just don't want to believe, that even his supporters don't want to believe. At some point where there's smoke, there's fire, y'all. There were up to three credible allegations, so credible that the FBI put in their own internal docket sheets that Trump was a co-conspirator to Epstein. Trump bragged about going backstage to like change rooms to see the little girls that were part of his fucking pageant shows and whatever. He bragged about it on Howard Stern show openly. And you're telling me it's hard for you to believe these accusations? especially so criminal the FBI put them in. And now, I've heard many people say, oh, well, the FBI hated Trump, that's why they did it. And now that they work for Trump, oh, well, they're just doing the right thing. The people who say this, by the way, who defend Trump like this and all that, they don't believe in anything. Just don't bother having an argument with them. Like, in my opinion, these people shouldn't be allowed to vote or do anything like that. Like, these people are stupid. And I know I'm saying this, I'm just a guy who's looking around and I'm seeing that a lot of these corporate elites, government elites are involved with Epstein or chilling with Epstein. And now we're forced to believe that no one was really abused by men, like what these girls just abused themselves. When these elites are talking about children like their food, making references to kids, making references to Snow White and all this stuff, and bodies and all this shit. But they're just like talking normally, like joking around. Are we being intentionally obtuse? It's funny to be a country whose government is about, oh, we have the best intelligence, the best military, the strongest law enforcement. And you guys are so mentally R-worded, retarded, that you can't figure out that the people in these Epstein files were abusing kids. You can't, like, that's just, you don't even know. You don't know if they were doing it at all. You're just being obtuse. It's not that you're stupid. And it's not that you're smart either. You're just fucking corrupt. We know that there is a cabal of very, very rich and connected people who don't want to be outed by the files that you guys are protecting. You are involved with them. You're in business with half of them. Palantir has one person who was best friends with him called Peter Thiel. That's just one example. I know the government has contracts with that company all over the place, and they have contracts, connections to another country that has fucking occupied the American government and committing genocide. Literally hired Epstein and Class. I know I'm beating the drum on this so much on this channel, but it's all true. Now, the DOJ thinks.
Let's go back to the beginning. I gotta hit that real quick.
Maybe.
I'll be right back.
When you hope that maybe the Epstein files could lead somewhere to some arrests or prosecutions. No. The DOJ, the head of the DOJ, the new Todd Blanche guy that replaced Pam Bondi, he's now come out and said, nah, we're good. We're good. We're not going to prosecute them or reveal their names because we don't actually know if there are anybody that really abused any kids. We don't even know that they exist. This is all like hearsay. This is all a built-in assumption. There's no actual proof. So this case is closed. It's all done now. Yeah, he said that. Todd Blanche was asked during this press event or something by a reporter. Very simple. Yo, are we going to see anything done against the people who were abusing women and girls on Epstein files or related to Epstein in any way, shape, or form, as the Epstein files have suggested and pointed out? Are we going to? We know that there was more than just Epstein who was abusing girls, and we know many of these victims have come out and claimed that they've been abused and all this, and there's a lot of allegations.
All of this is just $6.99 each when you mix and match.
Is there any investigation that's going to happen? Are we going to see anything? And Todd Blanche responds saying, oh, look, it's as if he's trying to be smart. There's a built-in assumption there that there were men who abused these girls. Oh, we don't know that. I don't know that. You don't know that. So what do you mean by men who abused girls? And the reporter, when he's forced to respond to this, the reporter has no idea what he's even being told. He's like, what do you mean? Like, the men who abused these girls at Epstein. And Todd Blanche's like, look, man. We have released everything we've can. So many files.
I'll be right back.
Look, I don't know if there were men who abused women. That's an assumption. That's the base that that's their argument now. We're gonna be intentionally obtuse about what happened. We don't actually know if anyone was abused. We don't know if there were this cult of elites abusing women and worshiping demons and this crazy shit. We don't actually know that. To be clear, Todd Blanche, you absolutely do know that. You absolutely do know that there were people. In your own fucking president has had how many goddamn accusations of this that you just don't want to believe? That even his supporters don't want to believe? At some point where there's smoke, there's fire, y'all. There were up to three credible allegations. So credible that the FBI put in their own internal docket sheets that Trump was a co-conspirator to Epstein. Trump bragged about going backstage to change rooms to see the little girls that were part of his fucking pageant show or whatever. He bragged about it on our show openly. And you're telling me it's hard to believe these accusations, especially so credible the FBI put them in. Now, I've heard many people say, oh, well, the FBI hated Trump. That's why they did it. And now they work for Trump. Oh, well, they're just doing the right thing. The people who say this, by the way, who defend Trump like this and all that, they don't believe in anything. You just don't bother having an argument with them. Like, in my opinion, these people shouldn't be allowed to vote or do anything like that. Like, these people they're very stupid. And I know, saying this as someone who's dressed like this and looks like this, I know somebody say, people are like, who the hell is this guy to say this? But with that being chilling at Epstein, and now we're forced to believe that, and like what these girls just abuse themselves, when these elites are talking about children like their food, making references to kids, making references to Snow White and all this stuff, and bodies and all this shit, but they're just talking normally, joking around. Are we being intentionally obtuse? It's funny to be a country whose government brags about, oh, we have the best intelligence, the best military, the strongest law enforcement, and you guys don't even know. You don't know if they were doing it at all. You're just being obtuse. It's not that you're stupid. And it's not that you're smart either. You're just fucking corrupt. We know that there's a cabal of very, very rich and connected people who don't want to be outed by the files that you guys are protecting. You are involved with them. You're in business with half of them. Palantir has one person who was best friends with Epstein called Peter Thiel. That's just one example. I know the government has contracts with that company all over the place, and they have contracts connections to another country that has fucking occupied the American government. True. Now, humanity is feckless. And how long did it take for the Epstein files to no longer be trending online, for the Google searches to drop? Now everyone's distracted. Oh, football, the World Cup. Oh, this new sport, that thing, blah, blah, blah. Me even too, like even myself. Oh, movies, blah, blah, right? I'm a pathetic man through. They know that people are so easily distracted. They don't actually give a fuck that much. Who is it? Chris Rock said that if poor people knew what rich people actually get up to, there would be an uprising. If they really, really, truly knew, the Epstein files don't begin to cover it. And that's the thing. Why do you think they're covering them up so badly? It's because the Epstein files 10%. They say, oh, well, we still don't. It's all accusations and allegations and a long thread of files that we can't really prove. A lot of it's anonymous notes and all that. Okay, fine. You're completely blatantly ignoring the FBI field documents that were taken. But okay, what about the elites that were chilling with Epstein after knowledge of his past? What about them? Are you not going to interview them or even go after them about what they might have known? Yeah, they have expensive lawyers that can help them get out of the situation, but you're not even going to try? Allegedly buried in Mexico's ranch. You don't want to touch that. The Mexican have. What about the troves of tapes in multiple cargo containers that you don't want to seize either? What about all that, guys? It's like the DOJ is not to go after those people. They're very, very hardcore on certain crimes and certain people, but not the Epstein class, right? They will beat the drum. By the way, it's really funny that I'm saying this. This is a very, very ineffectual government on all forms. Even during the Iran war, they blew up a fucking children's school and had failed to get the deal they wanted. And basically Iran got exactly what the war was started for no reason. The American lives were lost for fucking no reason at all.
Thank you.
You know why? Let me tell you why. I believe that there's a lot of these leaders, world leaders and elites, they're about to die soon, yeah? A lot of these old fucks, old dusty old fucks that deserve to go to hell. They're doing everything in their schizo power to do so. In some form or shape, gain mortality. Trump is doing it actively. They're doing the most evil shit you can think of, just to extend their power, their life as long as they can, because they know they're about to die. Their egos can't handle it. And then number two, Trump did so much bad shit that Epstein, who was his best friend, collected all that dirt, gave it to Israel, and now Israel's using it against him. I guarantee you that's what's happening. There's no other. Realistically, we have nothing to gain anymore from being partnered with them. No matter what people like Ben Shapiro will tell you. It's literally a blackmail ring, global blackmail ring. The Saudis bend over backwards for Israel. Why? Because one of the princes was chilling with Epstein, doing God knows what with them, asking for torture just so he can jerk to them. Trump was doing God knows what with Epstein. A girl was found with her head blown off when she accused him of this stuff. This was literally a thing that happened. Nobody looked into it. When the writing is on the wall, read it. Buy it.
Yep. Now we're on to the last video, then we're going to get up out of here.
So good that it no longer needs you. It's a total violation of culture. It's appropriation. You can't recreate somebody that's still here doing what they do. Don't use my stuff. I know that computer is not going to have my nuances. You know, that program is not going to be able to, you know, it's going to miss out. It's like it does. I watch AI programs on YouTube and they mispronounce words. Can't recreate somebody that's still here. You know, that going to be able to, you know, it's going to miss out. It's like it does. I watch AI programs on YouTube and they mispronounce words. You know what I mean? It ain't ready yet. It ain't human. This ain't right. This human. I'd rather have bad human material than good AI material. How about that? Dr. Dre says AI is a tool for creativity. While DJ Quick, he said,
Dr. Dre says, nothing, you idiot. Dr. Dre is dead. He's locked in my basement. Feminism in love. Look at Slim Shady. I'm sick of him. Look at him walking around. Remember that you know what? Remember that you know who. Well, I finally got a couple of screws in my head loose, but no words what's going on in your parents' bedroom. Sometimes want to get on TV and just let loose, but can't. But it's cool for Tom Green to hump a dead moose. But mama's on your lips. Mama's on your lips. If I'm lucky, you might just get nothing killing that shit.
He would rather hear bad human music than good AI music.
What happens to be crazy is that these two are considered.
And that's some real shit. He was like, man, I'd rather hear bad human music than good AI music. Because at least with the bad human music, it could be tweaked. And the motherfucker still got soul. But DJ Quick was like, this motherfucking new shit don't got no fucking soul. He loves the shit. And what's crazy is it just boggles my mind. Dr. Dre is a perfectionist.
1A and 1B when it comes to West Coast producers, as far as all time.
Add human material too, and they mispronounce words. You know what I mean? It ain't ready yet. It ain't human. Just ain't. Keep this shit human. I'd rather add human material than good AI material.
Salute branches.
Dr. Dre says AI is a tool for creativity, while DJ Quick, he said that he would rather hear bad human music than good AI music. And what happens to be crazy is that these two are considered 1A and 1B when it comes to West Coast producers, as far as all-time rankings go. But they're looking at the same exact technology statements and topic and seeing two totally different things. One sees opportunity, and the other sees a violation of the culture. But I think the bigger question is, when does assistance become replacement? Dr. Dre recently confirmed that he's using AI and making fun. And then he said,
"What? That's bullshit. I don't have trouble creating at all. But I know it's a threat because we know that they're trying to replace us on all levels and all fields with this AI shit. For a producer to fuck with AI, it should be to mix and master your. See, if you're already a producer, get a tutorial, look up some shit. But these AI apps can make the whole beat for you. You know what I'm saying? And plus another thing, fuck with it because they already creative. How is AI helping you be creative if you already got it in you? You got a beat program with all the instruments you need. Y'all have, but nah. But for the people that make the AI music, this got something to do with the people that has been in the game for over 30, 40 freaking years and that's actually making money off the craft. What's crazy is this. Here's why Dr. Dre is so fucked up and he just lost touch. People are going to try to make money off of this shit. We can't make no money off of this shit. They're cracking down on this shit. This is why they say be authentic, because they don't want inauthentic content. Y'all just got rid of my baby Vanta's channel. Again, like a third or fourth fucking time. For AI music and the motherfucking beat. And the lava lamp shit. So it's like, come on now, what the fuck? This ain't no motherfucking two-edged sword. It's supposed to motherfucking just be just a tool to motherfucking mix and master. That's it. But if you want to use it for fun, okay, make a fun song, make a fun beat. There's no money involved in it. But if a producer is fucking with it, then he gets to make money. That's bullshit. That's some bullshit to me. I'm mad about that also. Dr. Dre says, yeah, say, when AI can't clean. What's cool is we can do it ourselves. There's a program to take people's voices out of songs. So, like, we can do that shit ourselves. I've got the name of the program, but like, we can look it up on Google. You can look it up on Google and shit. You can take, like voices out and shit. But just make sure that you're trying to take out. on the bandwagon because y'all don't want to be left behind when an AI take over. Y'all want y'all hand in it. Yep. That's what I think it is. You know, Dr. Dre, Timberland, and a whole bunch of other celebrities that's already master of their craft in their field. They're fucking with AI because they don't want to be left. Because the AI is taking over, they want their hand in it. They might do some investing. So like when the shit blow up, they can already get money. I think that's so he just invest and get the money on the back end. Better off just motherfucking investing in from the shadows.
It's a new tool for creativity. Now, to be honest, that's pretty. I don't think he's someone who built his career off of looking for shortcuts, for lack of a better term.
Exactly.
We're talking about somebody who is known for being extremely particular, a perfectionist, right? Particular about his drums, mixes, selection. Sometimes having artists perform something repeat until he gets exactly what he's looking for or what he's hearing internally. Someone says that Dr. Dre wants computers to make an entire career, and he's asking, why wouldn't I learn the next tool? Think about how many things in music we probably consider shortcuts at one point. Drum machines, samplings, beat making software, quantization. Technology has always challenged our definition of what real music creation is. Think about it, it has. And Dre's argument appears to be that AI is simply the next evolution. If I'm already creative, if I already understand music, if I already have an ear, AI can enhance that. But then you have DJ Quick. And Quick's response and his statement and his outlook is the fact that AI is a total violation of culture.
Yep. This is what and I agree with DJ Quick more than I agree with Dr. Dre. But Dr. Dre says nothing get idiot Dr. Dre.
Because DJ Quick simply is stating that I don't like technology. That would be too simplistic at what he does. A mastermind, right? He's someone who understands equipment probably better than the majority of people discussing AI online. I'm willing to bet that. But I think his concern is something different. His concern is the loss of human fingerprint interaction. Quick basically says you can't recreate somebody who's still here and what they do, right? And that's an important distinction because having AI or requests that it clean something up is totally an AI. Make me a DJ Quick record.
Right.
And I want you to mimic him to it. And when you look at it from that perspective, DJ Quick has it to feel the way he does. There's a difference between assistance and imitation. And we know hip-hop was built off being original, right? Being your own individual. Yep. And Quick's point about nuances may be the most important part of his entire argument or even discussion. A computer can analyze patterns. It can also study thousands of examples. It can recognize similarity.
Damn. I'm buffing this bullshit. I might have to go back a couple more seconds. Yeah, you know, my other phone is like it's fucked. I'm not able to see what's going on. How it sound now? I hope I'm cool. God damn it. I think my other phone ran out of fucking data. But how I sound now, I should be good. I'm going to go back a couple seconds.
Can't recreate somebody who's still here and what they do, right? And that's an important distinction because having AI or request that it clean something up.
It just did it again. Goddamn. What's crazy is I usually don't really get out of early in the freaking morning. And, you know, this is some bullshit. You just did it again. All right. How we sound now? We cool? Sound as fine as every 30 seconds to a minute. Man, that's some grimy shit.
totally different from saying, AI, make me a DJ Quick record.
Right.
And I want you to mimic him to a T. Those aren't the same thing. And when you look at it from that perspective, DJ Quick has every right and imitation. Yep. And Quick's point about nuances may be the most important part of his entire argument or even discussion. A computer can analyze patterns. It can also study thousands of examples. It can recognize similarities as well. But does recognizing the pattern mean you understand why the human made that decision? About the why, right? That question will lead you down a rabbit hole and answer different questions. And that's different. Perfection is the key because human imperfections matter. Think about your favorite producers. Part of what makes them great isn't necessarily perfection. Marley Marl figured out how to chop up individual sounds in small pieces by accident. It was an imperfection that led to something massive, right? It's about choices. Sometimes it's something being slightly off the grid that gives you a feel. Think about Dilla, right? A drum that hits in an unexpected place, a sample chopped strangely, right? A bass note you wouldn't expect. A musician playing something totally different from what they originally intended. Sometimes the mistake becomes the record, right? That's human. And Quick said something I think that really is very important, right? It will make people stop and think. He said, I'd rather have bad human material than good AI material. That's a statement, man. And that goes back to what? Human imperfections, right? Because essentially he's saying he values human expression more than technical perfection, right? Even if a human gets something wrong, there's something powerful within that. And you really can't teach or mimic that. AI could never replicate that. Listen to some of the AI soul samples you hear or songs that are created. It sounds like soul, right? But it doesn't have that. You feel in the soul is lacking. Now, making this video, I think it would be, or I'll be remiss not to mention that AI didn't just show up yesterday because we've been utilizing artificial intelligence for quite some time. Some may even say Siri is automation or you're utilized. And then when you press the app, the recommendations were there. That's artificial intelligence. You know what you watch, you know what you like. You start watching after 10 minutes, you finish an entire series. Here's something else you might enjoy. That's a form of AI. So the concept of machines using information to assist us on a daily basis isn't anything new, right? But the problem is, our circles have changed over time, right? And that's where I think some people are uncomfortable. And they have every right to be. Because what I'm seeing, from my perspective, let me know in the comment section if you think I'm wrong, we're going from assistant to downright substitution. AI used to feel like, let me help you out, let me find what you're looking for. Now, increasingly, over time, it feels like, why don't I do it for you? These are very two different things. Don't search, I'll summarize it. I'll write it for you. Don't create an image, I'll do the artwork for you. And when we get to that point or that place, we should ask ourselves, what is that about DJ Quitting, right? Trials and error, developing your figuring out different skills, writing bad lines before you figure out your flow, and AI is taking some of that away. We'll say this before I go. Dr. is a technician, a mastermind, and he probably is going to utilize AI to already heighten what he brings to the table. You know, he's a perfectionist. He's going to find a way to make his mixes better, or probably aid in music placement in the sense of instruments or timing. He's going to experiment or test arrangements. But everyone else isn't going to go that route, you know. And what he's saying is perfectly fine, but what we get dangerous or into bad territory is where individuals will repeat his statements verbatim while utilizing the tools in such a way that they're cheating themselves and the game. And as far as DJ Quick goes, I think it can be a hindrance because I'm speaking about after the fact as well. As far as like utilizing technology, who gets the credit? Who's getting paid? Who owns it? Who's the program? The songwriter and composer? Or is the individual? It's just so many convoluted areas, right? And DJ Quick has every right to feel that way, and there's a host of others who feel that way as well. Because when we look at the game now, artists are not even sure, and that's off of music that they wrote. And when we get into AI, but I just implore everyone to keep soul in it. So who's right? Quick. Mine is on preservation is the word, right? Dr. Dre probably sees another instrument. Quick sees what could happen when the instrument starts. And I think the fact that these two are talking about it, it'll really push it forward in a sense, right? Because AI isn't going anywhere. The question is what we decide to is going to be or should be. Or should there be limits and terms on it? I don't know. Everyone has an opinion. I want to know what you think in the comment section. Let me know. Do you think AI is wrong in music? Do you think it has its place? Do you agree with Dr. Dre? Do you agree with DJ Quick? My only thing is to keep the soul in it. But for someone who has created music and made beats and did a whole other things like playing drums and going record day, it brings those simple things bring value or a different take on making music in a sense, right? When you go buy that record, you look at the credits, you got to do everything before you, right? Because part of making music, making you smile and uplifting those around you, is the journey that you have attached to making that record. So that's just my take on it. So remember, you can achieve anything in the road to show patience. God is the greatest. It's your man Ease at the Ease Experience. Go get your share.
Yep. And shout out to everybody. Hope everybody have a cool day, cool afternoon, cool evening, cool night. Gotta give me some rest. I gotta go to work in the afternoon. Cause my other phone just told me I don't got no people in the morning though. So yeah. But like this is just a secondary phone, but like I need my secondary phone. But everybody have a cool day, cool afternoon, cool evening, cool night. Shouts out to No, shout out to Branches. Catch y'all on the next one. Fuck YouTube for fucking with my baby Vonta, my UK correspondent. And fuck YouTube for fucking with everybody else and all the new people that's trying to be on YouTube. And they fuck with them. Fuck YouTube. Fuck the police for killing a disabled guy. And fuck the bullshit government. Fuck those motherfuckers too. And the WEF, the bankers, the corporate, and all those other evil motherfuckers that's fucking up everybody. And fuck the Epstein class. We out. It's the HHN in the morning. Peace.